Hi, this is Monika. Thank you for joining me for tonight's after work yoga. This is specifically designed to help you unwind and de-stress after a long day at work. I used to work in corporate marketing at an office job, and so this is the practice that I've created that I wish I had after a long day at work. So before we get started, you will need a piece of paper and a pen or a journal, something to write on. So just wanted to give you that heads up. You can pause the video and grab that if you need. Today's after work practice is going to start with a little bit of breath work and movement to kind of release the tension from the day at work. And then we will move into some movement, some yoga, light yoga, just to kind of release any tension in the spine. What the heck is going on down here? Oh my gosh. I know the first thing that I usually did when I got home was get into comfy clothes, so that's why I'm in sweats today. I hope you take a minute to get into something comfy, get your work clothes off. If you're with me, we will start first with our breath. We'll be doing a technique that is called the physiological sigh. And this is actually scientifically researched and proven to help you regulate and calm the nervous system and to slow your heart rate. And this is a great technique not only after work, but during work. If you are coming out of a stressful meeting, maybe you're driving home, you're in traffic, this is a great technique to do anytime you just need a quick moment to switch your nervous system and to rest, relax. So this technique is a simple inhale and exhale. It's a two-part inhale. So we're inhaling a long, steady inhale through the nose. And when you get to the top and feel like you've taken a full inhale, take a second and then take a second sip in of breath. Then at the top, hold for a couple of seconds. And then exhale slow and steady through the mouth. So that's what this physiological sigh looks like. It's a So we'll do 3 repetitions of that. And then on the second and third repetition, I want you to incorporate a movement. So I want you to incorporate a shake as you exhale. And incorporating this with the breath helps to alert, to signal to the body that we are releasing. A shake is a great physiological release. You see animals do this sometimes. Maybe your dog does this, pets do this. But this is a way to release any stuck tension, stress in the body. So let's begin with the 3 repetitions. Inhale. Second sip at the top. And exhale. Great. On the second breath, we'll incorporate the shake with the exhale as well. Inhale. Nice. And one more breath just like that. Inhale. Second sip. Exhale. Ooh, that feels good. So hopefully you feel that and you kind of feel any stuck energy, anxiety, stress in the body, that helped to kind of shake it out, release it. So let's transition into the movement. We will stay standing. If you've been sitting at the desk all day, standing is good for you. So let's begin with just some simple neck rolls. So inhale, we'll tip the head back and you can take some neck rolls, starting either counterclockwise or clockwise. On the exhale, the chin drops to the chest. We'll do 3 in each direction. So switch directions once you get to your 3. Nice. Next, some shoulder rolls. We'll take 3 shoulder rolls backwards, 3 shoulder rolls forwards. Lovely. Next, bring your hands out in front of you. We'll take 3 wrist circles in each direction. Continue to inhale and exhale here. And now let's open and close the hands, make fists and open them wide 3 times. This is great if you've been typing or sitting at a computer all day. Perfect. And now bring the arms up overhead on your inhale. And on your exhale, grab your right wrist with your left hand and bend over to the left. Take a side bend. Inhale back to center and reverse that. So grab the left wrist and side bend to the right. Inhale back to center. And for this one, I'm actually going to shift directions to show you the motion of this movement. So you'll want to bring your right hand back to your lower back and just kind of place the palm there and reach your left arm overhead as you're bending through the spine. So that's the movement, and we'll take this kind of as a dynamic movement. We'll be shifting side to side. So inhale, bring the left arm overhead. Exhale, switch out, bring the right arm overhead, and we'll take 3 rounds of this. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Perfect. Now let's grasp the hands, clasp them behind your back, and draw the shoulders forward as you come into a forward fold. On your exhale, forward fold. Stay here for a couple of breaths, just releasing, feeling that opening in the shoulders. And you can also take a generous bend in the knees here if you want to kind of release through the lower back. Ooh, nice. So on your next inhale, we'll come into chair pose. I know maybe you've been sitting in a chair all day, not more chair. But what we'll do here is take 3 dynamic movements. We will sweep the arms down to the ground on our exhale. So inhale, chair pose, exhale. And you can open mouth exhale. Nice. Okay, from chair, we will take a twist to the right. So draw the right arm backward, and your gaze will follow towards the tips of the right fingers. Inhale. Exhale back to center, and twist to the left. Left arm draws back, gaze follows. Inhale, and exhale, come back to center. Drop the hands down to the mat and take a step back with your left leg coming into a crescent lunge. So the left knee will drop to the mat. And this is for the hamstrings. So if you've been sitting all day, we just want to open up through the hamstrings a little bit, take a release. So shift forward on your inhale, really feeling that deep stretch through the hip flexor here. And on the exhale, we'll again make this a dynamic movement. So shift back into half splits, straightening through the right leg. And we'll take 3 of these flowing through. Inhale as you shift forward, deepening into your lunge. Exhale as you shift back, straightening through the right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to the front. And step the left foot forward into a forward fold, and we'll switch that out. So step the right foot back, right knee drops to the mat. And again, we will shift forward, deepening into our lunge on the inhale. And exhale, shift the hips back, straighten through the left leg. Twice more just like that. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, shift into half splits. Once more, inhale, shift forward. And exhale, shift back into half splits. Oh, nice. So now let's come forward. You can just sit the hips, sit onto the sit bones, and we'll come into a seated position. And meet me in a butterfly pose. So we'll bring the soles of the feet together. And you can even grab for the feet with the hands and kind of round through the back here. So getting an opening through the back shoulders and kind of using that grip on your feet as leverage. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Ah, nice. So that was our movement for today, and we will transition into our meditation. But I want you to grab your piece of paper, your pen, your journal, whatever you grabbed that you have handy, because I noticed that whenever I would try to meditate after a long day at work, the second I would close my eyes, I would begin to think about, oh, the email that I have to send tomorrow, the project that's due next week, the deadline coming up. And I was never able to really drop into a deep, peaceful meditation because I was still having these lingering to-dos or thoughts from my workday. So what I want you to do, a great practice, is to actually write these down. Whatever it is that's kind of looping in your mind that's still stuck from the workday, I want you to write that down, because the action of actually writing it down, not typing it into your phone, not putting it into an app or taking a note on your laptop, writing it down is actually shifting it from the mental, from your mind, into the physical, out into the world. So it's helping to kind of release it from your mind and put it out into the world. And then that way you can physically take it, set it aside, and clear your mind for a meditation. So let's take just a minute. If you want to even close the eyes for a minute, like you're about to meditate and see what comes up, like, oh, there it is. Yep, it's that email I needed to send. You can do that just to kind of prepare and see what's coming up. So I'll give you a minute to do this, and you can write down whatever comes up for you. All right. So once you have that written down, whatever to-dos or whatever lingering thoughts were kind of hovering in your mind, take that piece of paper and just set it off to the side. And know that you can come back to that once we're finished with this practice. It is always there for you. You will get to it, but now is your time to release and to unwind after your day at work. So we'll be doing a simple meditation here. Join me in whatever seat is comfortable for you for this meditation. And close the eyes. And begin to just notice the breath. There's no need to control the breath. Just notice what's naturally happening. All we are doing is focusing on the breath. I know after a day at work, you may have many thoughts running through your mind. And that's okay. We just want to accept them. We'll treat them like clouds passing through the sky of our mind. And if they do come up, we'll refocus our attention onto the breath. A helpful tool that I like to use is focusing on the nostrils themselves. So focusing on the tip of the nose, focusing my attention, my energy on the nostrils, and on each inhale, feeling the air sweeping in through the nostrils, and on each exhale, feeling the breath releasing through the nostrils. So that's all you need to do. Sit and focus on the breath in through the nostrils and out through the nostrils. Again, if any thoughts are arising, that's completely natural. If you notice your attention wandering off to your thoughts, just gently bring it back to the breath. The inhale through the nose and the exhale through the nose. You can notice how the breath may have changed since you first started this meditation. Maybe the pace of the breath has slowed. Continue to return to the breath. If you'd like to continue with your meditation, feel free to continue. Sit and get comfortable, stay as long as you'd like, and continue to meditate to focus on the breath, the inhale, the exhale through the nostrils. But if you're with me, I invite you to gently open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice today. I hope you were able to unwind and de-stress after your workday. I know the first thing that I love to do is just come home and get into comfy clothes, sweatpants, so that was the theme for this video today. And I hope you were able to do the same, to get into some comfy clothes, kind of wash off the workday. And I hope you are ready for a restful and peaceful evening. Again, this was Om Monika, and I will leave you with an Om.